Welcome to another episode of Shaken Not Stirred. Today we have the 2019 KTM 125. For 2019, the KTM 125 SX got the same changes as the rest of the KTM fleet did, such as a stiffer frame, top triple clamp, lighter subframe, flatter and rounder seat shape, smaller closed-off airbox, redesigned fuel tank, 5mm longer swing arm, and lower mounted radiators. Proprietary changes to the 125 SX were a reworked cylinder, updated power valve, was upgraded to the diaphragm system clutch, refined suspension, and a redesigned pipe and silencer. This upgraded package has an MSRP of $7,199, which is $200 more than in 2018. The Husqvarna TC 125 also rose in price $200 to $7,299, while the 2019 Yamaha YZ 125 remained the least expensive at $6,400. On the dyno, it pumped out a hair under 1 full horsepower more than the 2018 model. Peak horsepower was 38.23 ponies at 11,300 RPM. The Titler's torque numbers have gone north for 2019 as well. Peak torque was 17.84 at 11,200 RPM, which is a half-pound more grunt than its predecessor. On the track, the dyno numbers registered with our testers. They felt the 125 SX had better pickup and pulled harder from mid to top. It was also easier for testers to keep the power in the sweet spot due to the added torque. Although it still doesn't create enough torque low in the RPM range to lug the power from gear to gear like a 254 stroke, overall the power is easier to manage and testers found it easier to recover from mistakes. Since KTM switched from the Kian 38mm carb to the Mikuni TMX 38mm carb in 2017, we had to keep an assortment of jets everywhere we went. The jetting was a nightmare. For 2019, we are excited to say the KTM finally figured out the jetting. As for the WP suspension components, the standard air pressure in the AER air forks were brought down from 124 psi to 120. The rear spring rate was also lightened from a 42 Nm to a 39 Nm spring to match the lighter fork springs. The 39 Nm spring worked well for riders 165 to 195 pounds. For riders under 165 pounds, we suggest going down the spring rate to a 36 Nm. Overall, fore and aft balance was spot on, and the standard clickers were in the ballpark. What do we hate about this bike? Number 1, the preload ring. The plastic preload ring needs to be beefed up. 2, the power valve adjuster. The square power valve adjuster is useful, but ridiculous. We don't want to have a bucket of tools to work on a bike. 3, bleed screw. The bleed screw on the forks is a size 15 torque. How about changing it to a flathead or Phillips? 4, wheels. Even though the KTM wheels have new spoke nipples, the spokes still come loose, especially the ones by the rim lock. 5, airbox. An airbox should be able to breathe freely, not forcefully. We have 7 things we like about this bike. 1, weight. The bike feels as light as it is. 2, brakes. They're still the best in the business. 3, the hydraulic clutch. KTM's self-adjusting clutch is ahead of its time. 4, the No Tools airbox is awesome. 5, engine. This small but mighty engine puts out some serious power and is becoming easier to ride for the masses. 6, suspension. The WP suspension components are getting better each year. 7, the 125 SX come with our favorite tires, the Dunlop Geomax MX3S's front and rear. Overall, this is the best production 125cc machine to ever come off the production line. The aged Yamaha YZ 125 was still in contention with the KTM just a year ago. For 2019, KTM stepped up their game to another level, although they did it with raising the price tag. If you are serious about racing 125s, then this is the must-have bike. If you are looking to just have fun, a YZ 125 will do the trick for less money. For the full test of the 2019 KTM 125 SX, pick up a future edition of Motocross Action magazine. And as always, check out our website at motocrossactionmag.com. We have updates on all the 2019 bikes. Come 2019 Supercross season, we're gonna have results, news, photo galleries, and as well as all the product reviews for the bikes.